This is from our mission. We had a regional conference, and this was in Sacramento, and we had Elder Wirthlin and Elder Tom Perry come. They were the visiting authorities. And one took charge of the first in the morning, and the other took charge of in the afternoon. They had two meetings, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And so the fact that our mission covered both areas, why we were to stay to both conferences. And they fed us, and I was sitting across the table from Elder Wirthlin. And like I said, it wasn't supposed to be a leadership responsibility, but he looked at us, Richard and I, and he says, "Is there anything I can do for you in your mission?" And I said to him, "Well, we really need Russian missionaries." And so he took a little card out of his pocket, a little 3x5 card, and wrote down. And I think that they did send some Russian missionaries into our mission from that. And then Elder Perry called Richard up from the audience, and he looked over at our missionaries and said how wonderful they all looked. They really did. They were very sharp looking. No, no yellow in their ties. Richard came into the mission and said, "I want you to have ties that people will look at your eyes and not your ties." And so there were a lot of ties that went home that were not of mission, according to mission rules. But so our missionaries did look very sharp, and Elder Perry had his arm around Richard, and the next morning in the Sacramento Bee, I've got it downstairs, a copy of it, is a picture of Elder Perry and Richard on the front page of the Sacramento Bee.